There we go.
These worlds are endless.
Oh.
And yet, they are a prison. Help me find the originator.
Petals equals ZANA. I don't know about that. But no, I'm quite excited for Secrets of the Atlas. However, I mean, at first, I thought it was going to be ZANA. Then I realized in the teasers that they've done, they've been in a position where they said that they were trying to find a purpose. But ZANA already had a purpose. It was her dad, right? So then I was like, okay, maybe it's something to do with Shaper. But now we get to see this new character, and he wants us to find the new originator. So what I'm hoping to see, and what I think we'll see, is obviously well, maybe not obviously, but I'm hoping we'll see a complete Atlas rework. And I mean like proper big Atlas expansion. It's been way too long. It's way past due. And I hope we're going to see some massive changes. And every time they've done this, they've they've introduced new big pinnacle endgame bosses. We've had the Conqueror, Shaper bosses, Shaper, Elder. We've had Maven. We have Eldritch horrors, like from the Eater World and Searing Exarch. I think that they're going to continue the whole story of something about the originator maybe being the creator of Maven or something like that. I think we're going to see something like that. I don't know. But we can also look at something like Synthesis League, Venarius, for example, and stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of different options around this. But all the lore aside, I'm just hoping we're gonna see a massive Atlas rework. But I don't know what kind of Atlas rework would we like to see. And I think that if PoE 1 wants to get back on the map with the super delay they've done, they really got to blow us out of the water here. Because this really needs to put PoE 1 back on the map. We saw the Fresia event. We saw some other stuff that they've done in the past with private leagues and whatnot. And they keep having super, super low numbers below what PoE 2 had or have during the really bad times of PoE 2. And I would arguably say that 0.2 patch in PoE 2 is not the most well received patch, let's put it that way. But still, if you look at Path of Exile 2 concurrent players on Steam, and we can say Path of Exile 1 concurrent players on Steam, right now we have 33,000 people playing. And basically, it is May month at the time of this recording, and everyone's just playing different things. Hell, I'm playing Sloremancer, having a great time. And PoE 1 has 5.6k players. And like PoE 1 cannot compete with PoE 2, but that's because PoE 2 is more casual friendly, right? So there's that little detail to keep in mind. So what kind of Atlas do we want? Obviously, we would want to have towers, and we want logbooks, right? Sorry, I can't even say that with a straight face. I don't know. It would be interesting if they moved, like what they're doing with PoE 2 is taking things from PoE 1 and making a 2.0 version of it. I really want to see them take things from PoE 2 and making a 2.0 version in PoE 1 with them. So I think they would be really cool if they did something like the Atlas system, not with the towers maybe, but some sort of iteration of the more 3D map exploration thematic approach to the Atlas that we have in PoE 2. That would be so cool in PoE 1, minus the towers. But like chasing down like citadels and whatnot, like in the Atlas, you'll get to a boss or something. That would be really cool to see. But maybe that might not be something that resonates with the rest of the community, but that's something that I think would be really cool to see at least. And then obviously we have meta shakeups. Meta shakeups, yeah. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna be honest. Settlers of Kalgur came out, I don't know, 55 years ago. So I don't even remember what changed for Settlers. So, but I do want to point out that I hope we're gonna see some Transfiguration gems for skills that haven't seen them, like Dark Pact. I've been waiting for that for years now, and that's still not happening. Still not seen it. Dark Pact Skeletons is completely, well, not completely, but it's really annoying to play now. And it's really annoying. And I hope we're gonna see some changes to that. Me and Lolash, we've been cooking, or rather, Lolash has been cooking a little bit, and I've been fiddling with it. We have a little cool thing I want to show you. It looks like this. There's a little thing I'm gonna, once we get to Path of Exile 1 patch notes, I'm gonna play around with this. And I don't wanna, or maybe some people can figure this out already, but this is something I want to play around with for 326 that Lolash brought to my attention that has not been shown in any patch notes, which is absolutely insane, and it would work extremely well for Absolution. So I'm going to play with that, and I'm going to reveal that once we get to that. It's going to be very fun. But Lolash did something that I've been unable to do for quite some time, and that is reintroducing the efficiency of skeletal, not mages, but archers. I have been unable to make a really good archer build for skeletons, and skeletons got a massive nerf on 50% since they nerfed the mage skelly build many years ago. And we went through some numbers last night, and the skeleton archers, well, the PoE that is a rough draft right now, it will work on low budget, and it will definitely work on medium budget. I just need to make sure that the high budget is attractive enough. Then we will make a skeleton archer build as well. So I'm very excited for that, because that would be really cool to do. I want to play around with this, and I don't want to tell you too much about this until we can figure the details out. So those are the two cool builds I want to play with for 326. And obviously, my beloved Spectres will be updated, and we'll be playing with that. So that's something I want to see as well. But I mean, we'll see. Maybe we'll see some new monsters for Spectre Gems. That's always fun. We always do this dance. We're doing that in PoE 2 already, where we're trying to find the best Spectre, and then they're going to nerf that Spectre. Then we'll find the next best Spectre. Then they're going to nerf that Spectre. Rinse, repeat, and the new patch comes out. New introduction of content, and bam, we get some new minions out, some changes happening, and we restart the whole process. Find the best Spectre, they're gonna nerf it. Find the next best Spectre, they're gonna nerf it, and rinse, repeat that process. So those are like the three main things that I would like to do in terms of build stuffs. And obviously, again, the transfiguration gems, I want to see that happening as well. But what do you guys think? What is the most attractive things that you guys want to see in terms of balance changes for the 326? And what do you guys want to see in terms of content? Because I'm not sure how I feel about the content itself, but I really hope that the league mechanic will be something like the Synthesis League. It's a very old league, one of my favorite ones from many, many years ago. I don't even remember which patch it is. Path of Exile Synthesis League. It came out when? Can I get a date? Am I blind? I need a date on this. 3.6 it was introduced to the game. And it came out 2019, March 8th. Jesus Christ. That was one of my favorite leagues. So I hope that they do something like that, which is that entire thing was more about like building your own little map area, a little indie game a state of it, if you will. Or not indie, sorry, roguelike. But I think that with an Atlas rework, I hope that they're going to have a league mechanic associated with the entire Atlas and double dip on that, similar to how the Atlas exploration is in PoE 1. So that's something I'm very excited about. But anyways, that's kind of like my thoughts around the league. I'm very excited for it. We're going to see a lot of more teasers coming up in the coming days and weeks leading up to the actual reveal, which is happening on the 5th of June. And obviously, we'll watch it on the stream. And I'm very excited for PoE 1. It's time for PoE 1 to get back on the map. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think and what you're hoping for and what excites you the most for this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, stay safe and keep rocking.